Game-genic ingenious supplies.
What's up, Spikes? Welcome back to the Spike Feeders World Headquarters, where today I've invited Bill to lose a game of CDH. I also invited some other people who might win it, but before we get to that, I just want to thank our channel sponsor. That's right, Game-genic. They're the folks that bring us all of these Squire Pluses, these playmats, the sleeves that we're putting our cards in, and all sorts of other stuff that you can see behind our good friends Aaron and Jan over there. Now, I do have one other thing to say, and that is that Burrito Splendido is the best burrito place in Winnipeg. You can't convince me otherwise. I've had the guacamole. It's fantastic. However, there is only one downside to being this full of guacamole.
What's that?
I can't roll dice well, and Jan's starting the game.
That's me. Oh, really? I get to start the game? Oh.
Ham it up
Oh, yeah.
more.
Oh, yeah. Rub it in, why don't you?
And because I'm going first, I'm playing a very fast deck. Mono red Urabrask by popular demand. Just storm deck. Mono red storm deck. Don't want to think too much about multiple colors and do I have the right mana? No, perfect mana base. All day, every day. Mountain, mountain, mountain. Urza's Saga.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt. See, Bill gets it. What are you doing there?
I'm playing Nadu Winged Wisdom. Newish.
Mountain,
Boogeyman-ish. The fewer mountains, more Shukos. I'm trying to do Nadu things, like you see in every other popular formats. I'm trying to play a bird and target it many times with unplayable betrayers uncommons. I do that until my opponents die. But that's it. That's what I'm trying to do.
Excellent. I'm Bill. I'm going to be playing Tymna Kraum today. So it's a not green combo deck with a bunch of creatures. I run every single good combo in CEDH and a bunch of creatures to hit my opponents with. So it's like kind of mid-range, kind of combo. I think we refer to it as layered in the CEDH community. But
Boomer or something?
that is an old reference. Thank you for pointing it out. But yeah, hopefully I'm going to hit some people with some stuff, play some new cards. There's some pretty exciting ones from Bloomburrow that I've already seen in this deck. So hopefully I get to play some of them.
That sounds awesome. Today I'll be named Alex, and today my commander will be named Jetmir, Nexus of Rebels. This deck is all about trying to get enough guys on the board that those guys are threatening. Because one of Jetmir's abilities is to give everything double strike. And turns out when you're dealing not only damage, but double that damage, that's pretty good in a format where people don't usually have blockers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Agreed indeed.
Agreed.
Well, speaking of agreed, let's crack into our Squire Pluses.
So, do you have any pregame effects?
No.
Perfect. I'm going to draw this card and knock this one off my library.
Good start.
Get wrecked. I'd like to start with a mountain.
Checks out.
And, I don't know, because I'm feeling frisky. Mana Crypt. And play a Gutter Snipe.
That's not great.
I'll pass the turn.
That makes winning a lot easier in that deck. Draw a Mana Crypt? Not a Mana Crypt. Kind of lucky.
20 spells.
Verdant Catacombs, losing a life, going to 39. I'm going to find, unsurprisingly, a Tropical Island.
Okay.
I'm going to tap this Tropical Island
I'm unsurprised.
for a Arbor Elf.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Assuming Arbor Elf is good.
Lightning Bolt.
You have to play 3 islands first, and then Urza's Saga.
Yes.
Right.
I'm also going to cast the Mox Diamond.
Oh,
Additional cost, discard a snow-covered forest.
it's better than what I did.
I don't know if that's true. I'd rather have this Mana Crypt. I guess I can cast a Sylvan Safekeeper. That part's good.
Yeah, see?
Cast Sylvan Safekeeper.
Can't even...
I'm passing.
All right.
Please don't get shot.
Drop. Before people start losing, I'm going to play the Sea of Clouds.
Oh, smart.
Then I'm going to tap it for this Mana Vault. And just pass.
Not bad.
Oh, that's almost as...
Draw card. Forest. Bop. Pass.
Everyone's doing stuff.
Just really gut shot everything. Pyroclasm. Not quite, but it is got the word pyro in it. Mountain.
Pyroblast.
Oh, I forgot to roll for my Mana Crypt.
Oh,
Odds I take damage.
That's a game loss.
There we go. See, that's what I take. 3 damage. I'm just losing the game. I don't know. I guess let's cast Urabrask.
Oh, yeah, right. You can do that. That's not great.
it's only 4 mana.
Only 4.
Bill,
Bill, let's
takes 2.
get frisky with this Gutter Snipe.
Flashing a blocker.
Oh no. Go ahead. Playing ad nauseum. I'm gonna
Flashing
true.
Shimmer Mirror.
Ooh.
I would
Cry?
concede.
Yeah.
Draw a card. Play a City of Brass. I guess we just try to do the thing. Cast a Nadu Winged Wisdom.
Do you just win the
Effects.
game?
No.
Effects. Sick. No effects. Love to see it.
Did you bring your own doohickey?
I don't know what that means. Untap a Tropical Island.
Yep.
Tap a Tropical Island for green. To cast a nice one. Sylvan Paradise.
Oh, God.
Oh, dear.
Sylvan Paradise is a nice Legends card. For those unfamiliar, it's 1 green instant, which I'm casting as a sorcery. You're welcome. Changes the color of one or more target creatures to green until end of turn. You may choose which and how many of those creatures are affected. Cost a tap, maintain, or use special abilities of target creatures remain entirely unchanged.
Okay.
That's crazy.
We'll have the gather, like the errata text on the screen right now.
This card is what this lets me target all my creatures.
Yeah.
That's all this card does. So I will target my creatures each once, triggering Nadu 3 times.
That's amazing.
Effects.
Nope.
No.
They're all green, I guess. I don't actually get to choose. So first Nadu trigger. Reveal Metal Misstep. So we'll draw that. Second Nadu trigger, get a Dryad Arbor. Third Nadu trigger, get a Command Tower.
Forget that they're
bad.
untapped.
That's just an ancestral recall.
Yeah, but doohickey
Actually,
is just a board that says 0, 1, and 2 on it, and then you just move your permanents.
I've seen that.
Oh,
It's very
I don't. I did not bring my own doohickey, unfortunately.
That's okay.
Okay.
That was an ancestral recall that was also 2 explorers.
Yep.
You know what?
It wasn't bad.
I totally misheard what Aaron said, and I thought he said each one triggers Nadu 3 times. And I was like, all right, here's the next 3.
Maybe it does. Who knows? This card's kind of silly. Dryad Arbor sucks. It has summoning sickness. That's crazy. They'll take one.
What?
Then West. That's it.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
I'll draw. I'm going to play this Bloodstained Mire, and I'm going to crack it going to 36 this time, for real. Off this Bloodstained Mire, I'm going to find this matching Badlands, and I'm going to use it to cast this Polywog Prodigy.
Oh, I do love that card.
This is a 1/3 with Evolve, and whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell with mana value less than this guy's power, I draw a card. So if anybody casts anything that costs 0, I get to hear about it.
I have some bad news for you, though.
You gonna kill it?
No.
I'll pass.
Okie dokie. We're going to untap, upkeep, and draw. We'll play a Marsh Flats' land for turn and crack it immediately. Off of Marsh Flats, we'll get this Plateau. Then we'll tap green for Sol Ring. Tap 2.
I have a Mental Misstep that was revealed.
It's true.
I'm not going to cast it.
Sol Ring, Birds of Paradise, Plateau. Myrel, Shield of Argent.
Maybe I should have cast it.
Fast turn.
Cool. All right, I'm going to untap, and I'm going to roll odds damage.
Dang.
No damage. Draw this card. Well, to start off, I'm going to cast multi-format all-star Vindictive Flamestoker.
I do love that card. I really want to misstep
So,
it, so you can't love it.
Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, put an oil counter on Vindictive Flamestoker. Then I can pay 6 and a red, sacrifice Vindictive Flamestoker, discard my hand, then draw 4 cards. This ability costs 1 last to cast for each oil counter on Vindictive
I like that card a
Flamestoker.
lot.
That seems really good.
Pretty good.
I do like it, but I don't think it's worth a misstep this turn.
I love it. You love to not get misstepped. I'm going to cast Warlord's Fury. Trigger Gutter Snipe, trigger Urabrask.
Who targeting with Urabrask?
I'm going to do, Urabrask is target, so I'm going to deal 1 damage to Aaron. I'm going to make a.
You can target my guys.
Can I target your creatures?
No, you can.
Yeah, I can't. I'm going to make a red mana.
Okay.
We're going to count with this. And each opponent's going to take 2 damage. Warlord's Fury is on the stack. And also Vindictive Firestorm.
Sure.
Yes. So now we're on Warlord's
Warlord's
Fury.
Fury on the stack.
That's fine.
Aaron.
I don't think countering any of these one particular things matter, I think. How many cards do you have, Jen?
4.
I have to like hedge on the fact that he doesn't have more cantrips. Sure, I'm gonna mess up this. I'm not sure if it's correct,
Okay.
especially because it's Warlord's Fury, which is not a good card. But
Are you paying for it?
I will pay.
Too late.
Oh, I have a mana.
Oh, you have a mana.
Look at me.
35.
Wow. I'd like to spend this red mana and cast Overmaster.
Oh boy.
Trigger Urabrask, trigger Gutter Snipe, trigger Vindictive
Sure.
Flames.
Urabrask target.
Aaron again.
Ooh, that's what I get for mental misstepping him.
32.
So the next instant or sorcery spell I play this turn can't be countered by spells or abilities. Draw a card. Let's cast Faithless Looting.
30, 30,
Who are you
33,
targeting?
I'm going to target Alex now.
Sounds good.
32.
Just so that everything is an even number. Draw 2 cards. Discard 2 cards. 1 everyone's going to be shocked about this, but I am discarding Magmatic Insight and Gamble.
Oh.
Oh.
I would like to Spectacle light up the stage.
Oh, I do like this. Sure. 28. And extra
then
damage 2.
Bill.
Light up the stage. Let's go.
Goes out top 2.
Oh, those are bad ones.
Okay.
That's good for us. Good job, team.
Hell yeah. We did it.
I'm going to play Rite of Flame. So I'm going to have 3 red
26,
mana.
25, 28. Extra damage 2.
Bill.
24.
I will spend 1 to cast this Mana Vault.
Sure.
Just trigger
Yeah.
there. Then I will float 3 colorless. I will spend a red. I will have a colorless floating, and I will cast Blood Moon. Trigger. I also have a colorless floating.
I think I pass. I have no effects to. I can stop if I wanted to.
Also, can't even tap that.
I
Just came in.
unfortunately have to have an effect to this, and it is going to look weird, but I didn't have the ability to do this when the Urabrask was cast. Force of Will, pitching intuition.
Yeah, that's feel bad.
Okay.
That's 20.
23.
I can't play through this Blood Moon, Jan.
I mean, it's fine.
Like,
Do you have any effects to Force of Will?
No.
I will not that next.
All right, I'll let it resolve. Okay. So now I will spend this 1 red mana to crack the Vindictive Flamestoker for 1, because there were 6 counters on him. Draw 4 cards. Discard nothing. 4. I will spend this colorless to cast a Soul Ring. I'll play a Prismatic Vista and immediately crack it. I'll get some Mountain into play. Then I will use this Mountain to play a Renegade Tactics. We gotta be careful. Can't block.
sure.
Okay, so I'll make a red mana.
Trigger.
Trigger Gutter Snipe. Trigger Urabrask. Bill, I'm gonna put you down to 20 because
20.
even numbers.
26.
I will tap this Soul Ring for 2. I will spend this. And I will flashback Faithless Looting.
22. 18. 24. Who's taking the damage?
Alex. So
23.
discard Mountain and Last Chance. Fortunately, we'll just have to cast this Ruby Medallion. Regrettably past the turn.
You're not even gonna flip.
You don't actually ever want to flip that thing.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Ooh.
Okay.
Got another turn.
Let's
Look
see.
at us.
I'm just glad it's not Blood Moon time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Blood
pretty
that
stoked.
was kind of one of my things where I was like, oh man, if Blood Moon resolves, I feel less bad with my turn fizzling.
Yep.
Okay, well, we kind of have a modest one here. Let's have 1, 2 for a Seeker of Skybreak.
Untap target creature.
Yeah, it targets
creatures.
itself, which is nice. Though I don't have much else for targeting, so I think I'm just going to move to combat.
4/4 and a 2/3.
Yeah,
3/4.
I have this 2/4 fly, 3/4 flying. Thanks, Wizards.
Yeah, Nadu also needed to be above rate, right?
I'm gonna attack Bill.
What?
You play Ad Nauseam.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, not
I
anymore.
think, I
does
think
it?
Ad Nauseum's off the table. Damn, we got there.
No Ad Nauseam for you. I'll pass.
All right. I'm going to play this Tundra, and I'm going to do the thing that I maybe should have done last turn, but I'm just going to jam this Kraum into play.
Yep, that's fair. Would you like to attack me for 4?
Well, hang on. Evolve trigger.
Getting ahead of yourself here, Jan.
Polywog is now a 2/4.
It's now 6.
Combat.
draw so
Attack Jan for
I draw
4.
so many cards.
Then I will be passing the turn.
Okay, we're gonna untap.
We're all sounds now. That's maybe just a tad
draw.
troubling.
I wouldn't worry about it.
What's happening?
Well, you wouldn't, because you have the effect.
Correct.
I don't like that.
I'll play Misty Rainforest and tap crack.
Yeah.
Off of Misty, we got a Taiga. We're gonna tap 1/2 for Winds of Abandon, targeting Urabrask.
Okay, so I get a.
Turn one of my guys.
Sorry,
You can turn one of my guys too.
I could, but I won't.
Thanks, Alex.
You're welcome. Winds of Abandon. Now I'm required to let you know that you can search your library for a basic land card,
I'll do that.
put it on the battlefield tap, and then shuffle.
All right, I'll get this mountain.
It's in play tapped. Cool. Then, last but certainly not least, we're going to pay 3 for Yisan, the Wanderer Bard.
Always wandering.
You do be wandering. Myrel attack at Jan for 3. Make a solder.
See, I'm only at 29.
Fast turn.
All right, cool. I'm going to untap. I will take 1 off of my mana vault.
28. And 3 off Mencrypt.
We'll find out.
Let's go.
Lots of damage.
Let's go.
Nope. My mana crypt would not betray me that way. Draw this card. So let's go. Let's tap for 4 colorless and a red. And then we will. Oh, it's 2 red. It's fine. 2 red. And we will spend
All but 1 colorless.
all but 1 colorless on Urabrask.
You got it.
We're gonna spend 1 red, and we'll cast Ren's Resolve.
2 triggers.
2 triggers.
Or, sorry, only 1 trigger, actually, but Kraum trigger, draw a card.
I have 2 triggers.
Yep.
Sure. I guess what those triggers in the stack have an effect, I think. Green, blue. I will cast Snap, targeting Urabrask.
Whew.
Not gonna target one of your own things.
I thought about it a lot, actually.
Okay.
Is your commander in your hand?
No.
I will untap because it is not target, right?
It's just up to, yeah.
Lame. These 2. Now we have Urabrask trigger and.
Aaron, you can take 1.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I wonder why.
And
and then you take another 2.
Yeah, it's 19.
Ren's Resolve.
You got it.
Okay. Exiling Magus of the Moon.
Stop that.
And Dualcaster Mage.
Stop that Magus nonsense.
Stop it.
Okay. Well, you know what? Let's cast this Magus of the Moon.
So I have a party first here. I will tap Seeker. Oh, I can't. No, sorry. Tap Arbor Elf.
Yep.
Untap Dried Arbor. Trigger Nadu.
Okay. You get 1. Go for it.
How many spells you cast?
2.
It's 4. No.
You cast Snap.
Yeah, I cast Snap. You cast
I
Urabrask.
cast Urabrask, Ren's Resolve.
Oh, and Magus of the Moon. Really convenient.
Is it 3 or is it 4?
3. How timely, some might say. I'm going to draw this Mindbreak Trap. I'm going to cast Mindbreak Trap.
Targeting Magus.
Targeting Magus of the Moon.
Uh-huh.
Sick. Real good timing.
I feel like I'm getting picked on.
He says, having taken 85% of the game.
Sorry, my Dried Arbor untaps.
Yes. He's awake now.
Yeah. Yes. We're bullies.
Hold on.
I'm at-
If you want to weep for Jan, do it in the comments.
Hang on. Take your bets now. Who's going to win out of these 3?
Pour one out for Jan.
Yeah, who's going to win out of these 3? It's still Jan.
I doubt it.
Well, he's running low on resources, so look at that.
Well, I'm going to pass.
Sounds good.
Exile this forever. Stupid Mindbreak Trap.
Heck yeah.
That was good timing.
Heck. Okay. I guess I'll start my turn. Add a blue to cast a Mystic Remora.
Aha, trigger.
Yeah. Effects to Mystic Remora. Bill.
No.
Yes.
Lame. Mental effects.
Bop. Worldly.
Trigger. Draw a card.
That card's busted. Yeah, okay.
Effects to worldly.
I will pass on worldly.
Okay. Off-worldly tutor will get Phyrexian Revoker.
Interesting. Okay. Mystic Remora on the stack.
Yep.
All right. We got a Mystic Remora. Now we can do stuff safely, kind of. I would like to tap Seeker of Skybreak, targeting Seeker of Skybreak. Trigger Nadu. That's a not bad one. I'm going to draw Finale Devastation. Green. Target Dried Arbor with Arbor Elf. Trigger Nadu. Oh. Draw Sea King's Blessing. Second green. Third green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finale of Devastation for 3.
Taking 1 damage from City Brass.
Taking 1 damage from the City of Brass.
I have a trigger to draw a card.
You do have a trigger to draw a card.
Draw off card.
You got it. Effects?
Nope.
I will unsurprisingly find Scoots Worm off of my Finale Devastation.
Yep.
I'm going to start maybe separating these into targeted once, targeted twice piles.
Yes.
See, this is where the doohickey comes
This
in.
is where the doohickey
This is where
comes
the
in.
doohickey comes in.
Yeah.
Okay, I've targeted these once,
And the that one.
these 0 times currently. Tap Safekeeper to target Arbor Elf. Trigger Nadu. Draw Tribute Mage. That's a nice one. Tap Arbor Elf to untap Tropical Island. Tap Tropical Island to cast Sea King's Blessing, targeting all my creatures.
Trigger.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 Nadu triggers because this has been targeted twice.
5 Nadu triggers.
You got it.
1, Eternal Witness, Springheart Nantuko, Cyclonic Rift, Shuko, Boseiju. Okay.
So those are the 2 pile.
These are the 2s. These are now the 1s. I have a landfall trigger from Scoot Swarm, which will give me an insect. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Only 1 more.
Insect. Pay 1. Cast Shuko.
Trigger.
Yeah. Shuko's in. Target. Sylvan Safekeeper. Trigger Nadu. Arbor Elf. Shaku. Shuko Scoot Swarm. Neoform. You've been targeted twice now, right?
Yes.
Shuko Nadu. Right. Okay. So that gets me to the 6th land, which now makes a Scoot Swarm.
Yep.
Which uses my copy here. Get over there. Target insect.
First time.
First time.
Yep.
Yeah, first time. Okay, so this now will get me 2 Scoot Swarms.
Yep.
Yeah, now this kind of gets problematic.
I'm just going to flash Phyrexian Revoker in and Shuko.
Yeah, none of that. I target the insect again.
Yep.
Yep.
Get over there. Okay, so this will... It's like pretty deterministic at this point. I'm going to draw my whole library and cast Ashes Oracle.
Yep.
I'm willing to concede.
Because like now this will make me 4 more Scoot Swarms, and then I will sack this to make 8 more Scoot Swarms.
Yep.
And I'm going to draw my whole library, and then I'm going to, with many mana and presumably mutual backup, cast Ashes Oracle.
Because you'll have... Already you have 6 more triggers. 6 more triggers, and then 8 more triggers, and then 24 more triggers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I will draw my whole library. And
Like
then
you
I will
only need to
cast-
draw a single land to do the remainder of the deck at that point.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Can we cut back to where they were like, no, Jan's gonna win the game. Hang on, take your bets now. Who's gonna win out of these 3?
pour one out for Jan.
yeah, who's gonna win out of these 3? It's still Jan.
We do that.
I mean, you were going to though.
Okay, so with the Misty, it's kind of deterministic at this point that I will get enough Scoot Swarms that I will draw my whole library. With my whole library and essentially infinite mana, I can cast Ashes Oracle with mutual backup or Eternal Witness, Finale Devastation, a variety of ways to kill everybody, especially Jan.
How's he gonna win the game if you do that?
I still think he's
Do you have a
going
way to deal damage?
Sorry,
or
one
you just
second. Relax. This is actually still equipped. So yeah, with that in mind,
Yeah.
I would like to.
Please don't. Actually,
Yeah,
please don't.
I'm going to do one of this,
Yep.
and then the game will be over.
But the thing is, I don't lose. I lose before.
In turn order,
win,
you
so
lose.
I lose
I
in
think
turn order,
losing
yeah.
happens in turn order. Actually,
Yeah, there you go.
Pretty
So
good.
I,
Yeah, okay.
I'm
That's
I'm
good.
first.
Yeah, state-based actions are checked around the
Second,
table. Yeah, Aaron, that was really lucky on your hits there.
Yeah, very fortunate. Because when I went to my turn, I had Legolas's Quick Reflexes in my hand. That was the other card in my hand.
Yeah.
Where are you? Right there was in my hand for most of the game. And the snap. So I didn't really have any way to get there.
Right.
So when I was still afraid of Jan.
Yeah.
But you draw a recall or two.
Yeah, that'll do
And
it.
Sea King's Blessing and or the finale and then the Shuko. Just drawing the Shuko certainly helps.
Yeah. So
The last card in my hand was Honor Breach.
Well, that's a good one.
that's a good one. That's a good one. I really didn't know what to grab off of my Worldly Tutor, so I just sort of defaulted to at least I can turn something off.
Yeah.
With Phyrexian Revoker.
Yeah, I know we talked about it a bit in while we were cut. I don't think there's any one card that you would have had that would have stopped this exactly.
Yeah.
Because one Pithing Needle doesn't stop. Like it does stop Shuko, but it doesn't stop Lightning Greave. It doesn't stop Umbra Mantle. It doesn't stop a few things. But
Yeah.
But I think it did make sense to burn it to not give a card to Poliwag. But yeah.
I unfortunately I was kind of hoping to draw interaction. I had specifically Tundra untapped still. Instead of that, I drew Opposition Agent, Phyrexian Metamorph, Wishcloth Talisman, 2 lands, and I was only 2 away from Flusterstorm, which would have been good on your finale.
Oh yeah.
I just had a really awkward rollout, I think, and probably could have mulliganed a little bit better to get a better hand, but Yeah, I like hitting people with Flying Haste Zombie Horror, so at least I got to do that.
I think if you went earlier in turn order, this Polywog affects the game a lot differently.
Yeah.
Once I think it's one counter, that card's kind of terrifying.
If it was online for Jan's turn, I would have had 20 cards in hand or whatever. Like,
Yeah, you would have won on your turn.
It would have been really good.
Oh, yeah.
That's a super cool card.
Yeah.
If you guys just wouldn't have countered my blood moons,
Then what, Jan?
that's
All of
wouldn't
them.
have happened.
So then I would have won, is what you're saying?
Listen, the top deck Mindbreak Trap was a nice one.
That was
yeah,
crazy.
I am a
that
fan.
was like, yeah, I
If you had one more red, you would have had the ability to dual caster mage the Mindbreak Trap
Yes.
to counter it, which I think would have been
It would have been nice.
the most insane play of all time.
that's the like the story of both those turns where I was doing stuff. If I had one more red mana,
We could have like a final, or
won,
not
yeah.
final fortune, one of the final fortunes.
yeah,
Yeah.
could have taken an extra turn and then like had to have win. But then again, like the Underworld Breach could have cast, but then I don't have any mana to do anything. Yeah, so maybe waiting an extra turn before I tried to do everything instead of the turn I did the first time. But
Well, if you don't want to wait an extra turn, you can head down to your local game store and ask for Gamegenic products. That's right. They're the folks who sponsor us here, and we're just so grateful for their support alongside all of yours. That's right. If you look down below us or over to the sides of us, you're going to see patrons scrolling all over the place. Those are the folks that keep the lights on around here. We just want to say thank you so much to each and every one of them. And if you want to join their illustrious ranks, all you got to do is go down below here, and after you're done liking, and after you're done subscribing, and after you're done commenting, click the link that says patreon.com/thespikefeeders, where for as little as $1 US, you too can help support this show. We just want to say thank you so much, and we hope you have a wonderful day.